Welcome back everyone to River and Sea, where last time I was doing errands for the people here and searching for some boars to see if there are any boars anywhere in Evendem, and based on my time here, I've concluded that I've found no sign of boars anywhere in Evendem. So I need to report on this. I have bad news, I'm afraid.
Good day.
No boars? No boars at all? How odd, Pine Sea. Now, you really looked for them, right? You didn't just waste time doing errands or working on some craft or another, right? No, I trust you, but this means that I'll have to do without delicious Evendem boar steaks, and that just won't do. Oh? What are you going to do about it?
Could I take a moment of your time?
Well, we must not let life's day-to-day upsets get by us, Pine Sea. There may not be boars in Evendem, but they say that there are a great number of bears throughout the hills of Terran Fornak, and especially at Norn Orngarn to the east. Yes, I have seen bears. Good. Bear steaks, while still delicious, are certainly no match for sizzling boar steaks. My friend Ronald Whale once went on at great length about the similarities between the two words, boar and bear, but I must confess that I don't share the same love for words. Words are often an inconvenience and get in the way when you're trying to express yourself, to get the real meat of the idea, if you say. Yeah? Well, the meat in question here, for example, is certainly a choice cut of bear meat. Yes, bring me back several cuts and I will share them with some of my neighbors. Yes, there will be a bit of coin for you, of course, and we can mourn the absence of boar over a delicious bear steak. Well, how's that sound? Fine. I'll find some choice cuts of bear meat. Well, let's do the other errands first, because most likely I'll run the bears elsewhere along the way, and that way I won't have to go back and find out what happened to the bears out there. Yeah, let's go. Of course, I might just run to a bear on my way out here, right? I think that would be a good place to start then. I mean, if he just presents himself to me, I can't refuse. It so happens that the tomb robbers that I was fighting last time are veteran tomb robbers and scouting tomb robbers. So handling these is not going to be any trouble whatsoever. We seem to be getting closer to the entrance to Evendem. I mean, Forgel. We can deal with these people over here. Let's see. So this is Tomb Robber Captain. I believe this is the person we're supposed to. Well, we'll take care of him first. Then we take care of the captain. Good, that takes care of the tomb robber captain, and we still need a few more tomb robbers themselves, I believe. We have 6 veterans and 5 scouts. Well, I'm sure I'll find more along my adventures. I think I found the white wargs. The good news is it's not night, so I'm not going to be surprised in the dark by one of these. Though one of them might hit me with a serious wound. Can I? No, I guess I can't burn it too much. Oh well, it was worth a shot. How about you? I know, it's not a white war, it's a blackish bear, but I think I still need a few cuts of bear meat as I go along. Hey, would you like to eat dinner? this should take care of the bear requirements at least. Oops-a-daisy. Now, you. And that takes care of the veteran tomb robbers. I think I still need a scout or two. Actually, 3. Alright, I need 3 scouts. I guess those scouts are being sneaky. And these white wargs, they are everywhere once you get to the right area. I think I found the goblin camp. Also thought I heard a noise nearby. Maybe it was just my imagination. Before I go against the goblins, I want to check the pass up here. Because I think this is where he told me that I will be able to find the packet or whatever that thing is up. Ah. Well, some of those wargs are sneaky, that's for sure. Now. Ooh. Another scouting tomb robber? Maybe she was scouting for this thing. Alright, 1 satchel of relics. Well, now we can go and find that goblin camp and deal with them. I'm supposed to defeat a dozen goblins here. Right, that shouldn't be too much trouble. I still need a couple more wargs, but I'm sure that I will find them on my way back. Hey! Any so ask him if there are any goblins here. That would be a strange thing to ask a goblin. Oh, boggarts. Fine. You don't care about the fire. How about... Yeah. That gotcha! You just need to go deeper and... Looks like there's nothing here but goblins, so... We're not gonna run into any more... bears or anything like that. How about boggarts, though? Ooh! Triple! I think it only counts once for the quest. They're a group. I think we just need a couple of more, then we could head back out, find a pair of wargs out there, and that would be it. Hey, can you tell me where I can find some wargs? These goblins are completely uninformative. And I find them just as I cross the ridge on the exit. Okay. That's good. Hello. And you. Yeah, I need to kill the warg, not the rabbit. We don't need to kill the rabbit. There you go. Now we can head back. Oh. No, not quite. 1 scouting tomb robber remaining. Well, I'm scouting for a scout then. I'll hold it. There she is! Hello! Not today. We have returned. Now, let's report back first to the Hobbit here so that he can start to enjoy his bear steaks.
How do you do?
You've brought me the bear meat? Oh, good, good. I'll just prepare it and we'll have a grand old time. Still, such a shame this isn't boar meat. You can make a real delicious steak out of boar meat if you know what to do. Still, it does mean, to sound ungrateful, bear meat is still quite good, and to tell you the truth, people here in Osperod don't have it quite as easy as my folk in Oatbarton. I'll call over some of these folk and share the steaks with them. It's only right. Oh, thank you again, Pine Sea. Keep an eye out for boars. All right, I'll report back to you if I ever see any. And I just went a lot wider than I did the first time and still didn't see any boars. Hi, hello there. I have brought back. Oh, yes.
What is this world coming to?
You survived your encounters with the White Wargs, Piney. I'm quite glad to see. Oh, good work. One day, perhaps, a traveler will be able to walk in these lands without fear of danger. One day, perhaps. Well, for now, I will give you this reward and hope that that day comes soon rather than later. Alright. Well then, let's see. What else we got here? Yes. We have Spring Standish.
How can I be of service?
It will be some time before trade with Forhel resumes, but you have taken a step on the road for all of us now. Thank you for it. Alright, you're welcome. Good. And now, up here. Back here where... Oh yes, the satchel. Here's your satchel.
What is this world coming to?
Ah, you found the satchel of relics? Thank you. I'll have these delivered to Ostwill at the ranger camp right away. And take this reward for your trouble. If only I had thought to return to the Duskin Cleft right away, it wouldn't have been necessary. Alas, I was winded after the chase and didn't consider it until I had come back here. Alright, there we go. And now we still have Poppy Seaton and Rowena Parker. I dealt another blow to the tomb robbers.
Woe to me.
Thank you for this news, Pine Sea. There would always be tomb robbers in these lands, but perhaps you will help lessen their numbers or influence somewhat. Take this reward with my thanks. You're welcome. And that just leaves the goblins. Oh yes, of course. The goblins. How could I forget the goblins? I take it you didn't forget the goblins.
It's a sorry day.
Tombfoin sounds dreadful, Piney. I'm glad that you were able to defeat some of the goblins there, but I don't know if the Hollow will ever be a pretty place that it once was. The corruption of goblins has wrought sound severe. I'll take this reward, and let us wish that one day Tombfoin will be restored. Well, we can only hope. And that means back to Basil Gummidge. Ooh, completed Pilgrim of Ivendim. Indeed, Warden of Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right. How many do I need now? Come on, come on. Give me the news. Oh, here we go. Warden of Ivendim. I need 30 more! Right. Hello, I'm back.
Greetings.
The north is secured, and we can only say that we now have done our part. We were not done yet, though. The years of hardship created another problem, which we must now finally address. Oh, what's that?
Could I speak with you a moment?
We have both honored our sides of the pact after ignoring it for so long. It feels good to have that relationship restored. I hope that in the future that we can build and make it grow and flourish. I'm prepared to take a large step towards that. I know where the tomb robbers make their primary camp. It is in a small island at the north end of the lake called Rantost. Many of the relics that have been pilfered are kept there until they can find buyers for them. I imagine this history they are keeping there is immense and invaluable to the Rangers. Months ago, I sent 3 of my men to join the tomb robbers. They are now on the Isle of Rantost, still working for me. I am now willing to use them and have them expose themselves and challenge the Rantost for the Rangers. Seek them out, and they will tell you what to do next. Alright, so talk to Elliot Bancroft at Rantost. Right. At least we're a few levels higher this time when we're visiting Rantost. Oops. Last time we were here, they were a few levels above me. But now I am just ripping through them. So I should head over and find these agents of his. Ah, here they are, huddled around a fire. Well, let's make sure that they didn't turn native or anything like that. Hello there.
Greetings.
I'm doing nothing suspicious, just standing around waiting for the next boat. Wait, what's your name? Who sent you? Oh, Basil, you said. Oh, then it's time that we got to work. Okay.
Stay a moment.
The tomb robbers are far more organized than we had previously thought, and Rantost is the height of their villainy. Everything they plunder from the tombs and crypts of Ivendem come through here. We have been watching them for a while, and each of us comes up with a way to hinder their efforts. If we can curtail them enough, we may allow the Rangers an opportunity to strike. This would let the men, the tomb robbers, recover their relics and strengthen and restore the friendship between Ostfarod and Tinadir. You know this guy in the back is just watching us? Anyway, speak with my associates here for what we need to do. Alright, very well. What do you need first?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Defeat veteran tomb robbers and scouting tomb robbers. Why does that sound familiar? What do you need?
Stay a moment.
The tomb robbers store all of the relics that they bring here. They sort them all and, depending on their value, place the more valuable items into crates and the less valuable ones into barrels. The crates are kept deeper within the camp, in a more guarded locations. The barrels are strewn about here and there. They will still be valuable, but the crates are the most valuable. I have not been able to get a count on how many crates and barrels there are around the island. The Rangers will need to know how many there are so that they can prepare accordingly. Please, get the number for me. Alright, so I need to search 9 crates and 5 See, I already have the count and I haven't even started yet. And what do you need?
Would you do something for me?
The robbers use a group of rowboats to transport the relics to the island. The only other ships that they have beyond that are the small dinghies, not strong enough to carry the relics from the island. If we can strike there, Rantost will be further isolated, and the relics will remain on the island until we want them to move. The rowboats are mostly along the small channel that runs through the center of the island. There may be 1 or 2 on the far side, however. Burn them all. Okay, so we've got a small channel here. Well, it can't go completely through since then it wouldn't be an island. It would be 2 islands instead. Okay, we'll have to see. Maybe we can learn the exact geography of this place. Hello, are you willing to discuss the geography of Rantost? No, he's not in the least bit curious. I think he thought my words were just a little bit too pointed. Ah, now, this time though, we need to get 10 of each instead of 8 of each. But it shall be doable, especially since they're more concentrated here. I think we're getting near the rowboats. Could you please direct me to your valuable rowboats so that I could burn them? I'm sure they would be happy to let me do that, right? Oh, in fact, here is one right now. Okay, that's one boat. Why, they are really scouting! Just as some hobbit comes out and burns their boats. Hey, you want to join the party? There you go. Actually, before I go into there, I really should keep the. After all, if I go through the trouble of making them, I really should actually use this. How far does this channel go through here? I guess you don't want to discuss geography of Rantost either. Okay. Obviously, this was built. It originally was a single island. Alright, that's it. It was originally a single island. Then the waters came up. And then they flooded this central channel here. That's the only thing that could explain this, because no one is going to build a floor, you know, unless they were building a canal intentionally. No, this does not look like a situation where someone will go and build a canal. So I'm going to say no. Okay, here is a relic crate. All right. 2, 3 crates. Okay. So at least we're starting to get the crates done. Now, what about up here? Ooh, well, that's worth checking out. We can't forget this type of relic, right? Of course not. I see a couple of barrels up ahead. So that should be our next place to check. Oh. Let's take care of the archer here. Alright. Good. Nope. Okay, took care of that one. Okay, I did manage to get... Okay, only one of those was a real barrel from the point of view of the quest. Okay, fine. So, continue with the crates. And looking for more barrels. Ah, and the last few crates are right up here. Hey. Aha, okay, those are barrels up there. Okay, good. Deal with that. How am I doing on my count for only one barrel so far? It looks like I've already reached my quota on tomb robbers. I guess that's good news. And look at that, 2 more barrels. Ah, what I thought was 1 barrel was actually 2 right next to each other. Alright, that'll be perfect. So that means that I can just report and tell them that I have succeeded in the plan. We have fewer tomb robbers to worry about.
How can I be of service?
Once all the pieces are in place, we'll be able to signal the Rangers to strike. This will be an important accomplishment. Alright. Ooh, rep! How am I doing on my reputation right now? New deed, kindred, that means I have reached ally. Alright, that's good. And what about you? Oh yes, the crates and barrels.
Greetings.
Good. This will tell the Rangers how many men to bring and how much they will be carrying back. Okay? And finally, the boats.
Greetings.
Now we know all the relics will stay here on Rantost until we are ready to take them. So what about that?
What can I do for you?
Chaos reigns within the camp. It seems the time is ripe to launch the true offensive. It is?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Yes, the information that you brought me tells me that the time has come to launch an assault on Rantost. I have sent word to the Rangers, and they are awaiting our signal to launch their assault. When you are ready, speak to Clayton Keeps, and he will send the signal, which is what we'll do in the next episode of River and Sea.